Kevin,
We're live!
we're live.
Welcome to my channel, or welcome back, or
Thank you. Thank you.
both.
Well, your new channel. I don't know if I've been on your new channel. Okay. No, I don't think
I
so.
think this is it. I
Yeah.
think this is it, Sharon.
Yes.
This
And
is
I have the pleasure of seeing you every 6 weeks because you
in
cut my
person.
hair. Yes,
I
in
do.
person. I treasure that. I absolutely treasure that.
In person
Our
with hugs
in-person
and
visits. Yeah, with hugs. Yes, with hugs. And we still
mhm.
wear our masks. We're good about that, aren't we?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Whatever people are comfortable
Do you
with.
know that I saw a headline that this a few days ago that in Saskatchewan they've had more deaths from COVID than in 2021. Like everybody thinks it's kind of over. It's not.
Oh,
Isn't that
I
something?
know. Hey, oh boy.
Oh, it's
I,
yeah.
yeah,
Anyways, on
interesting.
to better things. But that's why
Yes,
I'm so adamant by still wearing my mask. So
absolutely.
yep.
Play it safe.
Hey,
How are you?
Sherry. I'm good. I had good sleep last night, which
Mm,
has been a challenge of late,
mhm.
but I had a good sleep. I feel really good.
Was it windy over there?
Yes, it was windy.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was windy, and
last night. Yeah,
yeah, I actually didn't sleep good, and I'm always such a sound sleeper, but the
yeah,
wind was blowing strong, and there was
it
some
was. Yeah,
chair or something on the patio, and it kept, like, shifting, and I was like I was like, "Oh, should I get up out of bed?" And then I'd have to turn the lights on and the
yeah,
alarm off, and I was like,
yeah.
"I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it." Yeah. Hi, Sherry and Jessica and Michelle. Nice to see you. This is a different item. Is it Saturday?
It's Saturday. It, c-
I don't know what's going on, but
it
I
could
have
be people.
trouble keeping track of the days.
Yeah, well, yeah, me too. I fortunately
Mhm.
I have my calendar right here, my agenda.
Yeah.
And yeah, it keeps me on track. But there's some days I have no idea what day it is because
I know.
as you know, I'm fully retired now
Wow.
as the last couple of months. So I it's easy to lose track of the day.
Amazing. What oh my gosh, what are you gonna go back in September?
I
That's the
don't
million-dollar question.
I don't think so.
No?
No, I don't think so.
Just an FYI, I'm doing a live stream with Deb H. Purple Elephant next Saturday, the 26th. That's
So
awesome.
are you inviting us, Sherry, or just
Hmm.
advertising?
We'll crash it. We'll hack the link and we
I
will be
know.
like, hello.
I'm just giving you a bad time.
I
I
love
got to have
it.
Sherry on my channel. I got to do that first.
Oh my gosh, Lisa's here and she
Hey,
doesn't have a wrench.
Lisa,
And Michelle doesn't have a wrench.
I
Okay, I
need to
need
be
to.
blue, damn it. Throw me a yes. You can do it on your phone.
I'm on it.
Okay,
Hi,
you know how to do it,
Gail.
right?
I'm on it. Yeah. Oh, that is like elementary for me now. Just kidding.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
I say that and then I'll be like, Sharon, how do I do
Yeah,
that?
that's okay.
Sharon, welcome to my channel and thank
You're
you for
welcome.
being
I'm
here.
excited.
I'm excited too. And I have to say, I mean, in all seriousness, I don't think this would, I know this wouldn't have been my reality or where I was at unless you were in my life. Because you were literally the first one to mention it, and it was like shared
Mhm.
parts of your journey when you were,
That's right.
exploring new things, and you
Yeah.
mentioned YouTube, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds different," or
Yeah,
and I was like,
and I remember
"Uh-huh."
when you were starting your journey and you were doing Reiki.
Yeah.
And you always had the mediumship, but and then you told me that you got this job with his UK
Oh, yes.
outfit,
Oh,
right?
yes.
Anyways,
Yes.
we've watched each
Stop
other's
it. I was
journey.
talking about you.
Oh
I was
well,
talking about you.
no,
I
but
was
I'm
trying
just
to go
saying.
I was trying
I think
I
the
know, but I
mesh.
was trying to thank you.
Okay. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yes,
I was
in
all seriousness,
I'm not good at
I
taking
credit you.
compliments.
Well, then just zip it and listen. I literally credit
Mhm.
you for, introducing me to all of this.
Oh, you're
And then, of
welcome.
course, you and Lisa both had me on your channel, which was so
Mhm.
wonderful. And so, yeah, I really want to thank you in all seriousness. I appreciate it so
You're
much. And I
welcome.
love you
You
to
are
pieces. So,
welcome. Well,
there.
you know
Okay.
what? I've enjoyed, before I found this community, I mean, I basically just had you to talk to about spiritual
Mm,
stuff. So I appreciate you, and I watched your journey as well.
yeah.
And, yeah, yeah, we were meant to be in each other's lives for sure,
And it's always, I mean, it's so wonderful when we can walk that with other people,
isn't it?
and share it, because it can be unfortunate that we don't have all of the people that we would want to talk about it, because some people are just not interested or
No, I
open,
know.
or, you
No, they're
know,
not.
and
Th
that's okay. I
those
try
people
not to spend too much time worrying about that.
I know, but so it's been so great. That's why I really don't wanna go back to teaching because, I'm done with that. I'm totally into the spiritual stuff. Right, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Lisa.
Yeah, there are no mistakes in how that unfolds and how we cross
Yes,
each other's path, and I always find it's the perfect time. And
yeah,
thinking back, I don't know if we talked about things as deep as we did in the because I've known you for many years, and so
yeah.
in it, I don't think at first we were, or were we? I don't. I'm a
No,
bit.
right away we started,
Oh, did we?
yes,
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, yeah.
there you go.
And
I don't remember.
I remember when I first met you in that very
Mhm.
busy salon that was so noisy. I'm glad you
Yeah.
got out of there.
Yeah.
Um, I remember we hugged, and that was it.
Mm.
I think
Yeah.
it was just that
We
exchange.
embraced. We
We
did
did,
people were probably like, "What, have these 2 known each other for a long time? Are they are
and
they in
and
love?"
if and
Yes, we
s
are.
talking about making lemonade out of lemons. Do you remember who
Mhm.
referred me to you?
Yeah.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do. So, I thank them, you know what I mean? So that's the
exactly.
way. Like,
That was the
our
reason for me, going out with that particular person.
there you go.
Yeah,
Yep, sometimes it's like
and
for a
then,
minute.
"No, no,
Mhm.
this is not gonna work."
Yep,
Anyways, so
absolutely.
that was her mission to get us together.
Yeah. So thank them.
Yep.
Thank them. Yeah.
I thank her, I
Yep,
wish her
there
well.
we go. Absolutely. Oh, thank you all for being here. We have, I think that little
And Sherry
Joanne, I
said
don't know if it made you a
also
moderator.
Sherry said
Mhm.
something very nice. She said, "Oh, Sharon and Lisa were the first ones to draw me out in chat and make me a mod and invited me
Oh,
on their show. Without them, I never would have taken that leap of faith." Oh, that is so
that's so
sweet.
great.
Thank
Aw.
you. You never know what impact you have on people, hey?
Mhm. Yeah, and
I've been
sometimes
running
we
in
don't tell people.
lately, I've been running into parents of, kids that are graduating this year, and I taught them in grade 2 and in grade 3, and, um, these I ran into a couple of them, different families, and they both said, um, "My kids are having doing straight A's in school."
Wow.
And they said it all
Mm,
started with me because they were struggling readers, and I
mm,
taught them to read and launched them. And also the biggest part was making them believe in themselves.
mm. Yeah, such an impact, and that's the thing, sometimes you're right,
Yeah.
we sometimes don't get to
Yes,
hear that or
and
know it,
teachers
but
don't usually get that feedback, but it's just, it's so nice when down the road that you do get it.
I thought I had added her. I think it
Added
was
who?
revoked.
Who? Lisa? Oh, Gail, right.
No, Lisa.
Oh, Lisa.
I think her wrench was revoked.
Oh, I wouldn't be
It's in the mail.
surprised. I
It's
wouldn't
in
be yeah,
Canada
it's
Post.
in the mail, it's in the mail. Just tell her that.
Oh, too funny. Yeah. Was that like an open mic kind of situation? What was
I'm not
that?
sure.
Oh, okay.
I wanna do that, soon too, just come on and then have some people come on that would
Hmm.
like to, try it out or
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Yeah. Like Deb H? or Debsy, pardon me,
Oh,
Debsy.
yeah. Well, she's chicken. Chicken.
Get her on like comedy night or
We
something.
Well, we've tried. The Nasty Women tried. Lisa and I tried to get her on many, many times, and since then we've tried to get her on, and we said you can have the camera off. She won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, hiding behind the keyboard.
I think I'll crack that. It's kind of one of my missions.
Oh,
It's one of
okay.
my
All
missions.
right.
We are gonna do
Okay,
some
I'll work.
readings.
Yeah, we
We
are.
are gonna do some readings. So if you like, I mean, watch us talk. I mean, that's equally as entertaining. But if
Yeah.
you could put your questions in capitals in the chat,
And some emojis around it really
specific,
help too. Oh, there's
yeah.
one from Seascape. Grab it.
Wow, wow, that was like wish is my command. There we go. I'm gonna put it.
Oh,
Got
look at
it.
what Sherry said. She says to
I'm gonna
Lisa, she
put
says,
that.
I was so nervous and felt like I was going to be an embarrassment to you. Oh, but you made me feel comfortable and I felt right at home. Yes,
Mhm.
that was our mission. When Lisa and I started that channel, we wanted to really interact with the peeps. I don't think anybody else was really
Mhm.
doing that. They have the odd comment, but we made in fact, people have told us since that we were the first to really interact with our peeps in the chat. Oh, Michelle's got
Mhm.
a
I love it. Yeah,
yeah,
that was really
Michelle's got a
unique. It was nice to see in the, you did like, just feeling seen or heard,
exactly.
and, not always being around a question or a reading, but, yeah, just being in that conversation, I think
Yeah.
it
Well,
was lovely.
yeah, and well, just being part of this community is so powerful. So you got some
Mhm.
questions coming up.
I do. I'm on it, Sharon.
Okay. I'll shut up.
No, don't shut up. Never shut up. Only when I'm giving you a compliment.
I know. I got to work on that, right? Like, just shut up,
I'm
Sharon.
like, "Sharon, zip it."
And
I mean, that's the thing. When you're around friends, you talk the way you would. So if
yeah.
it like, yeah,
But
that
you're
is it.
right.
I'm
We were
stirring
brought
lots.
together for a reason. Absolutely. What a journey
Mhm.
for both of us.
Yeah, absolutely. So, tell us what's going on. What's going on with you, your channel, your private readings, your love life, your
Well, my
just kidding.
my love life. Yeah, right. You know more about that than anybody. My
I'm
non-existent
just
love
putting it out
life.
there. I'm putting it out there.
Yeah. Well, I think I told you in the salon that there's a woman that I was we hit it off, but she just didn't there was chaos in her life and she didn't have
Mhm.
time for relationships. So I've emailed her and said, updated my life, and she wrote back and she says, I haven't forgotten you, and could I come over and visit this summer? So we'll see what happens.
Interesting.
Yeah. Lovely lady.
The Sharon Diaries.
Yes, a Sharon. Yeah, right. Okay. Oh, all right.
Chris Martin,
Show
that's so
I'll
funny.
show you the Sharon Diaries. Okay.
Can I chew bubblegum and read at the same time? I wouldn't bet money on it.
Okay. I'll show you the
I
Sharon
wouldn't bet money
Diaries.
on
This
it.
is my love diary. Isn't it
Oh,
beautiful? Look,
oh, isn't that pretty, the
the dragon.
dragonfly?
Yeah. Now
Okay.
this is my love diary. You ready? It's a lot of
Mhm.
juicy stuff.
It's empty.
I knew you'd get it. Oh, I found the
Oh.
checkbook. That's where it
Oh.
went.
Oh.
Oh
Hey,
my
did you
god.
find what were you missing a week or 2 ago or something? You were like, what did you find it?
No, I'm missing a little keyboard, attachable
Oh,
keyboard
yes.
for this tablet that's like an iPad.
Oh, good
Sherry says,
grief.
"Wow, it looks identical to mine." Yeah, it's
That's
non-existent.
funny.
And also, being on this island, it's, slim pickings. I mean, there are a lot of gay
Mm,
women here, but I kind of have a policy. I mean, I tried it once. I have a policy, don't pee in your own pool.
that's a good policy.
you know,
They
'cause
remember at the pool, they would add that stuff or they would tell you that they would add that stuff that would turn the water
yeah,
a certain color?
yeah.
I tried
Uh-oh.
it. It didn't turn the water a
You
certain color.
tried it?
Of course I did. Of course. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Absolutely. Yeah.
so,
Oh, that's
yeah.
nice. Joanne says your scarf color is beautiful. I
Oh,
agree. I
thank
was
you.
looking at that.
I
Mhm.
love this scarf. This is just my scarf that I mostly read in because it's got the right colors for, connecting the vibrations.
It's very wizard-esque.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And I had put this blouse on and then I thought I had so much space here and I don't, I need to buy myself some jewelry because
Yeah.
nobody else is.
Especially on Salt Spring, like
I know. I know.
that's
It's
a perfect place.
it's expensive though.
Treat
Yeah.
yourself. You
Yeah.
deserve it.
I'm gonna treat myself. Yeah.
Get that checkbook out.
Well, I had to buy a new laptop. Like,
Oh,
what is that about?
crazy.
Absolutely crazy.
It's
So,
crazy.
people I think already know. I've talked about. I've just two laptops of mine. One less than a year old. The other, it's 3 years old, but it's top of the line. The specs on it are very high. It was expensive, and I wanted it to last me for a long time. Anyways, it's destroyed too.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
technology.
What's going on with that? Pull me a card.
Okay. All right. We're just gonna read for one another.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Hmm. Okay. I don't
Actually, a thought
understand
hit
you.
me.
Oh. Read thyself.
Mhm. Hey, Aspie!
Oh, goodness, you scared me.
I'm sorry. I get
No, it's all
excited.
good.
I get excited when I see Aspie. She's my favorite alien.
Oh. That's the cards all. Favorite alien. Hmm.
Oh, Lisa's coming clean here. She says she doesn't have a love life either. So
There
I'm
you
allowed to make
go.
those jokes. That's right. Yeah.
I just think you're clumsy.
I'm clumsy?
Well, the cards all jumped out of the thing. So when
Oh,
it came to
I'm
asking about
clumsy.
the electronics, I'm like, I'm like, that's it. She's just clumsy. Ladies and gentlemen, she is just clumsy.
Oh my God. Well, I didn't wreck the
That's
first
it.
one.
Good. That's good. They're expensive. My goodness.
No,
Okay, I posted
no,
a
no, no. I
question.
meant my friend,
Oh,
you know,
got it. Got it.
the one who I left in the ER. I've talked about this story.
Sure. Sharon is spilling on this episode of the
Oh
Healing
no,
Medium.
I'm
Sharon
not
is
spilling.
spilling the tea.
I've
It's
spilled
very
this
hot tea.
tea.
I love
I've
it.
spilled this very hot tea on my own channel, so it's no secret. So
That's
anyways,
fine.
no,
Yeah.
it's a lesson of you got to draw healthy boundaries when people don't treat you well.
Yeah.
Sayonara.
Sayonara.
You-
Yeah.
You're not gonna.
Boundaries.
I have enough of the biatch.
There you go. Yeah. When you've had enough, you've had enough. Pamela Bryan,
Yep.
it's so nice to see you. And
Yes, it
I
is.
love it. The time was 12:22. The 222 is my number. So thank you.
Cool.
Thank you for being here or dropping by
All
or
right.
whatever that
Shall we
looks
do
like.
some reading?
Sure. That sounds good.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
connect.
That sounds good. Perfect. I took the question away, so I'm going to bring it back. There we go. Seascape, what's your birth sign? What's your sun? What? Curious. What?
Here comes the sun.
That's a good song.
I love that song.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's July 9th, Cancer. Nice.
I used to be able to play that guitar on my guitar. Here comes the sun.
Oh,
The finger picking,
okay.
but that was when I was 16.
Mm-hmm. That's right. You played guitar.
Oh, I have. You know what? Since Jordan died, I really haven't.
Okay.
I need to get back to it though. I'm just going to clear the energy.
How school-esque.
Yes.
How school teacher-esque.
I need to polish this. This is a brass apple that I was given as a gift.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, I've had it for 40 years.
Oh.
Oops.
Okay. Seascape. What is my July looking like? General for my birthday. What is your July looking like?
All right. July. And it's your birthday month. Happy birthday in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Not far away. I'm just going to mute my shuffling here. Just hold on.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, Lisa. Lisa, let's get together with EQ, and maybe Kevin will even join us, but let's together with EQ and Sharon, don't polish that apple. Okay. We need to get together with EQ and Sonia. Sonia for after hours tarot, or just have a Zoom call and hang out, sing songs, and so she says, how can you have that bell for 40 years when you're only 35, Sharon?
Yeah, good question.
Good friend to have, eh? You see me in 3D. I do not look 35.
What is age, anyways?
No.
I have never really resonated with the number and
no, I haven't
all of
either.
that. So, seascape, interesting.
All right, seascape. Oh, I better mute myself again.
I'm tuning in, and I just know that you feel so deeply, and I would confidently say that you are an empath, and you would identify with that in just how deep that you are, so deeply sensitive and feeling, and that feels like it's even getting deeper, and it's actually a really beautiful thing. So stepping into that in a way that you because this is where I'm going with that. It talks about the cards are talking about mending bridges and closing doors. So completion. And so in that, it feels like there are some things that are definitely changing. And the number 5 on the closing door is all about the change. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually just occurred or still kind of occurring as you go into this new year of your life. And yeah, it just feels like you're really stepping into back to the feeling part of it, and the empath of like the coming into your power with that, and using that as a strength, and not looking at it as anything but. So yeah, it feels really good. There is a little bit of attention. Spirit's making me aware of just a little bit of healing around the past that will help that will continue and kind of come to almost completion, the healing aspect about the past. And so, yeah, it feels exciting. It feels exciting time for you. It does feel exciting. I don't know if you've been considering a move, but and maybe that's just in the movement and the change, but also I keep hearing move. So, yeah, happy early birthday to you. Happy early birthday to you.
Okay. Yeah, she's had some really deep feelings. And
All the feels.
the first card was, what was the energy of the read? I didn't look at the bottom of the deck. Oh, well, I'd say you're heading towards the 10 of Cups. You are working through your stuff. So that's the energy of the reading. This actually came out reversed. And I think what that is maybe to come out of that, deep thinking, that deep feeling, like come out every once in a while. I got the King of Pentacles, but what I'm getting from that is I think people, there have been some people around you that have not been very kind. Okay, so I've got the Seven of Swords. So there's been some deceit or betrayal. And of course, the King of Pentacles reversed is someone who's not, it's my way or the highway, that kind of thing. And it's almost a Trumpian kind of energy where it's all about them and it's all about money. And you can see there haven't been very kind people around you. Again, there's the Emperor, the highway, my way or the highway. But then I see it changing. After this argy-bargy, all this arguing, the Five of Wands, I think this is when you're going deep, and you've been going deep into your feelings and, working yourself spiritually. And I see this as a reverse. This is the Ace of Wands, and see the fires. I feel like it's been, she says you're right, work bosses. All right. But I see you rising from, this is like the phoenix from the ashes, right? You're going to overcome these losses. And, I should draw another card. Yeah. And you're the Empress. You're creating something new for yourself. So I think you've been through a rough time and you've been diving deep, maybe into the grief of all this stuff that's happened to you. But I think because this came out in reverse, I think it's time to, to rise. Yeah. To be the phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay. And then I drew a card from the Language of Letting Go, and by Melanie Beattie, and it says, I think you said something, let people give to you. Did you said something along that line?
I don't remember.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Anyways, this is receiving joyfully. Says, today I will let someone give to me. Whether it's a compliment. I see I have to work on this. Whether it's a compliment, an offer to help, or even a gift, I will stand there and take it joyfully. I know that I'm deserving of good things, so I will simply say thank you. So back to, rewind, back to you talking about me. Thank you.
You're welcome. As you're talking, my ears are ringing, Seascape. I'm curious if your ears ring. And as I'm tuning into that, I'm aware of a fatherly energy. So I don't know if it's dad or grandfather or perhaps both. But they handed me for you a 4-leaf clover. And so in it was two things. One, it was the green, so the healing energy around that, but also and we don't have to call it good luck if you don't believe in luck, if you will, but just like the good fortune and the attention around the 4-leaf clover symbolically is the gesture that they're presenting. So I'm curious if you would understand.
She says her ears ring. Yep.
Okay. I
Yeah.
feel that's and do you
Yeah.
understand dad but it's my ears were
I'll have a
and
cherry
both of them.
popsicle, Lisa.
I got hot.
Lisa's well, ask Lisa for a popsicle. She's going to her freezer and she's getting
Ooh,
popsicles for everybody.
okay. I'll take one. I got really hot and my ears started to ring.
Yeah. You know, when I first
Ooh.
tuned in, I looked, and what I saw was someone giving her like a garland, different flowers as a little crown for her.
Mm.
And it symbolized, again, receiving gifts, that
Okay.
yeah.
And perhaps the significance around because I'm tuned in on March 17th, the St. Patrick's with the
Mm,
clover. So I'm curious about the month of
right.
March connected to that. But
She says
happy early
grandfather.
birthday. Oh, okay. Nice. Um, well, there you are. We'll leave you with
Oh,
that.
Pamela says Sharon, but everybody else ordered their flavor. Pamela says Sharon. The rule is Lisa Richardson, and when she comes out with that's the flavor you get. You do not get to request what flavor. I did that with the
There you
kids
go.
at school. I said you get what you get, and you don't get upset.
Aw.
Be free to trade with somebody, but don't badger anybody.
No kidding. Okay. Thank you, Seascape, for your question.
Yeah. Anyways, time to honor yourself, Seascape.
Kiki, are you still here? You should be. Just kidding.
Yeah, I know. We've talked so much.
Where else would you be? Just kidding. Oh, gosh.
I'm moving forward on my path. Okay, just a minute.
Any message to me at this time on moving forward on my path? They are here. Perfect. Oh, that was my uncle's nickname. So when I saw it, I got a little extra tingle.
I just have to say about the image I saw someone handing you a toolbox, and they said to you, you think you don't have a toolbox full of, spiritual tools, but you do. You just misplaced it. Here it is. You forgot that you've got tools. So basically, you have what you need. You need to believe in yourself and step out of your own way, which we all have to do that. Oh, here's Debsy.
Welcome, Debsy.
Welcome.
Nice to meet you. And hi, Kristen. I saw you come in. And if I've missed anyone, hello. Before I go to the cards, I just feel like, where was I going to go with that? They were making me aware of just being present, just being present in it. And it's okay to look outward, but still remain present. So it's not, you're not missing anything. You won't miss anything. You actually are on the right path, and that means in this very moment. So as that continues, just know that that doesn't change unless you tell yourself it does. That perhaps you're missing or you're not on the right path. I'm not sure of the conversations that you have around that, but a mindfulness around that. And they're drawing my attention to nature. So for me, this has to do with the personal grounding. So just making sure that you are doing the things that, and perhaps it's nature and perhaps it looks very different for you than that, but wherever you get the grounding, they're making that a present. And then the self-love. So I think that goes in with the grounding around just that self-nurture and self-nature, if you will, in the taking care of you and just being in this present moment. I am aware of your your thoughts, and they do feel sometimes that they can be sometimes a past and future kind of fluctuating, and focus on the now is what they're saying, and tuning into that, being your own best listener is what they're saying, is that is your guidance, and that is your life path, if you will, your higher self, your inner knowing, that place of unwavering clarity is within you, is what they're saying. So that is your roadmap. That is your path, and you are on it. So, and it feels really good. Yeah, it feels really good.
Okay. She's crying. Oh my gosh.
Tears are
Bless.
healing.
They are very healing. So the energy of the reading is the Two of Swords. I believe there's a decision you have to make. I think it's around just believing in yourself, as you said, being present. You have to make a conscious decision. I think you have been through a lot of lice. Sorry about that. A lot of loss. Sorry, Kiki. But I feel you are on the right path. Okay, here's the Two of Wands. You are forging your own path. And the Knight of Wands, definitely. He's a visionary, and he forges his own path, and he's very spiritual as well. So I believe you are definitely you're moving forward. You've had a lot of things that you've been through, but here's the Knight of Swords, and in this deck it's particularly bloody. There's blood here, but I believe this is you. I'm actually thinking this is you and your thoughts. Like, you've got to be easier on yourself, and not. I think you were saying something about spending a lot of time in the past and the future and that kind of thing. Oh, I'm just drawn to a thing here that I got from my mother. It's from Tao Zhu. It says, if you're depressed, you're living in the past. If you are anxious, you're living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. So you gave her the clear message. She has to stay in the present.
Sharon, that's perfect.
Yeah.
And your mom wrote that, or that was from your mom? Or?
It's something she cut out from from magazine.
It's so wise, and there's such truth in that.
Yeah, I have it right there.
Yeah, great reminder.
Yeah, exactly. So that's exactly. So, Five of Cups lost. Where was it? Oh yeah. So she's got to stay in the present because she's beating herself up. And and I think go back to the innocence of a child. I mean, and I'm not saying about go past to maybe there's some things that are not so good that happened in your childhood, but I'm not taking this card this way. What's speaking to me is that they're very peaceful. She's sitting there reading a book, and just stay in the energy of the innocence of a child, the child who is always wondering and expecting the best. And I think finding yourself, right, being lovers with yourself, and you transforming into the Queen of Cups. So I do believe this is a lot about self-love and staying in the present, because she's too much in her mind, right? Here's the Knight of Swords. But I think if she stays in the present and is thankful for the little things in life, like I'm constantly doing that. I'm so thankful. She says, been thinking a lot about my childhood, actually. Well, there you go. Yeah. But think about the instance of a child, not the bad things. And then I think if you're able to stay in the present, this is what's going to happen. Here is the Empress.
Yeah.
And you're going to recreate yourself.
Yeah, I love that. If I could add to the part about the card with the child and the innocence and the curiosity of a child, it's said that we have two fears as a child when we're born by nature. It's the fear of loud noises and the fear of falling. And the rest of it is what we take on. And so in that, I think the acknowledgement around the fear, if you've got those life choices, and I say this, I sound like a broken record in this, and Spirit says it to me time and time again. So I feel like it's a message that's could be for all of us. And it's that we don't make right and wrong decisions. We make our next best decision, and in that we'll have an experience, and that's perfect. And sometimes it can be hard humanly, but that it's always perfect. So if there are things that going to that place inward that, around a choice, and I think you had mentioned something about a job change, that's the thing, and sometimes the doing part of it is the hard part as humans. So all the best to you in that.
Yeah. I'll just read one more card, and that is from the language of letting go. And this one's called Being Direct. And it says, today I will own my power and be direct. I will be clear and honest in my dealings with other people. If I'm comfortable with my own truth, then those around me will be comfortable with me as well. That okay. Yeah. Michelle wants me to repeat that saying. Okay, it's if you're depressed, maybe I should just type it in.
Sure, Sharon. Yeah. That sounds good.
Oh, I can't. I can't. It would take me too long on my phone. I can't. But anyways, I'll repeat it. If you're depressed, you're living in the past. If you're anxious, you're living in the future. If you're at peace, you're living in the present.
I love that.
It's by Lao Tzu. Yeah. Oh, you're right. I can't see the L. I thought it was a T. Yeah, Lao Tzu. That's right. You got it.
I thought I was done. Who were we just reading for? Kiki?
Kiki, yeah.
There's something about a feather. I'm like, who is this for? And it was like, no, it's for Kiki. So I'm curious how you connect with the feather. A feather. Yeah. Anyways. Are these boozy popsicles? I'm just asking.
I'm wondering. Yeah. No, I know the boom ones, the red, white, and blue. But come on, for us kids.
No, I said boozy.
I know you said boozy.
Oh.
They're called bombs. Anyways, bomb pops. Yeah, we have them here too, Lisa. But couldn't you give us a red and white one for us Canadians? She could eat the blue part and hand it over to us.
I love it. I love it. Tell us what you really think.
I love my American pals and my UK pals. I just love you all. She says alcohol-free popsicles. Ooh, Joanne Hall. Oh, Joanne Hall, she's in Victoria, right? She said she was wondering why you were hot. I guess she tuned in late because she said it's so cold. It's very cool today, isn't it?
Yeah. The sun came out up here, but
yeah, no, I've got big black clouds or a bit of blue sky, but it looks like it wants to rain.
Okay, I just need clarity. Did we read Chris already?
Look, Lisa said what I just said. What if I bite off the blue and give you the rest? So
yeah.
That thought hit her. Sure, that'll do.
Oh, no, I didn't. Pamela, I did not. I'm sorry. I was trying to pay attention, but then I got distracted by the red, white, and the blue.
Yeah, and me. Let's be honest.
In the last comment, did you get my question? Debsy, yes, I got your question. I don't know how I miss these things sometimes.
She says, I have 3 peacock feathers in front of me. Bam.
Amazing. But I feel like they're meaningful. There's something Spirit wanted to acknowledge around the feather.
They're so beautiful.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Pamela, for pointing that out. It's always helpful. I appreciate it. And Sharon, I blacked out. Did we read for Chris, or is this another? No, Seascape. Oh, Chris has a birthday too. When's your birthday? Do we have another
Leafy
Cancer
Spirit.
here?
Okay.
Do we have another Cancer in the house? You're welcome, Debsy.
Debsy said she had a question too, and she wondered
Yeah,
if
I
you got it.
it.
Oh,
I did.
you're on it. You're on it, boyfriend. Well, I call my gal pals girlfriends, so you know,
do.
come on.
I love it.
I mean, I can call you girlfriend if you'd rather that.
I am open to anything. Anything works for me.
Yeah, just don't call you late for dinner. That is so old.
I like it. Okay, Cancer is. Oh, lots of Cancers. Amazing. Wow. Yeah. Hi, Kevin. I mean, Aiden. Nice to see you.
Oh, Aiden, are you in the bathtub? Did you ever leave?
Chris Martin. Oh, you're Gemini. Okay, got it.
June 16th.
That's right. I knew that actually. I've heard that.
That was just a few days ago.
Yes. Happy belated. It was like 2 days ago. Let's give her the birthday bumps. Remember that? Oh my goodness. Anyways, I digress.
Okay.
Lots of birthdays. Oh, I love it. Gemini's, Cancers.
Oh, I'm directed to something. I'm going to get it. This is very special.
Oh, what is that? A cigar box?
No, it's an angel on it.
Oh.
And it's the cards that I got from my mother. I inherited them from my mother. They are Doreen Virtue's
wow.
angel cards. So I'm being directed to go there.
Got it.
Okay, I'm going to tune in.
Lettuce.
What?
Exactly.
Did you
Nailed
see,
it.
Did you see what Cindy said?
No.
Lisa says, I think he should let the popsicles become slushy and add alcohol to them.
She's like, I'm on it.
Asby says angels can smoke. Smoking is allowed in heaven.
Absolutely.
You know that picture? I just love it. The one of the cherub, little cherub angel, and she's got a cigarette.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that?
So cheeky. I have.
You know what? It reminds me of my grandmother.
Oh, I like her. Shirley. No, is that your mom?
No, my mother's mother. Cecilia.
Oh, okay.
Everybody calls her.
I love that name.
Yes, and she was a Leo. She was a Leo. She was a ball of fire.
Love it. Love me, my Leos.
In fact, if you wonder where my sense of humor comes, it comes from both my mom and my grandmother.
Okay. Chris, I have been tuning in. Throat chakra. So I'm aware of the self-expression, and I feel like there's been a little repression or opportunity to be in that self-expression. I don't know if it's relationship connected, but it feels another person involved, maybe more than one, but it just feels for opportunity to be in your truth. And it's the old saying, but a good one. It's not what we say, it's how we say it, or it's not. Yeah. Is that right? It's not what we say, it's how we say it. So yeah, just our delivery in that. So just mindfulness around that. I feel like I'm taking this like first breath, and it feels something new for you on the horizon. So I don't know if there's something that you're just on the verge of stepping into, but it feels like this new excitement, like taking a excited breath for the first time. And the cards, that's so funny, throat chakra, the communication freely. So that just goes in hand with the what I was feeling around the throat. And then I feel like it's a bit of a theme, but it's about the self-talk. They're making me aware of the self-talk and the restriction that can be put on us in our the words that we use internally. We don't even have to speak them, but when we think them, how that can create our reality. So just being mindful of miracles. They're saying miracles. So just being in the openness of miracles can happen. So in your life, in the people around you, in, you know, the extended, the world globally, that miracles can happen, and they do every day, every moment. There is miracle that happens. And then they're talking, one last thing is about a little bit of your focus. Sometimes it can be, and I get it. I'm like, as a Gemini, I think we sometimes squirrel it up like really well. And so just narrowing your focus when necessary, just on maybe the certain task is what they're actually pointing out. And I don't know what that is, but happy birthday. Happy birthday. Have a wonderful, I think it's like birthday month now. It used to be birthday,
Yeah.
and now it's like
Yeah,
birthday
exactly.
week, and now it's like, I think it's a birthday month. But
Oh yeah, I celebrate
have
my
a
birthday for a month
amazing,
in
as you
recent
should.
years. Yeah.
Love it.
Okay. So from the angel cards, I've got God box,
Mm,
and that is write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box as a way
mhm.
of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. I'm
Love
going to
it.
do that.
I love that.
And then from Messages from Heaven, this is Jackie Newcomb's Messages from Heaven. It says, looks like that. You can see the nurturing growth there. It is continue to grow by seeking new knowledge. We applaud your efforts. Okay, and I got energy reading is the Queen of Cups. And this reminds me of what I saw. I saw somebody placing a birthday cake in front of you, but there's no candles.
Mm,
And but you put your own candles on it. It's like you celebrate you. Don't be waiting for other people to celebrate you. You first of all, you have to celebrate yourself. So that's what I got from that. And I think the Queen of Cups, the energy reading, I think that's is more along that line as well. You know, celebrating, it's self-love, the Queen of Cups.
mm,
Okay, loving yourself. And the first card is the Ace of Cups. Boy. So I think developing a new relationship with yourself, because I think you've been hard on yourself. Here's the Five of Pentacles. You've been through some tough times, but I think you've been really tough on yourself. And look at that, heartache. But they're saying, celebrate yourself. This is the King of Wands, baby. And he is confident. And he is strong. That's the message they're telling you. Celebrate yourself, because you're hard on yourself. There's another,
mm,
the Eight of Swords. You are really hard on yourself. And here's the Page of Cups. A message again about love and elevating yourself in your own eyes. I've never talked about that kind of, I've never had that message from that card before, but elevating yourself in your own eyes. That's where it starts.
I love that, Sharon.
Yeah. And then,
Mhm,
then you'll have the 10 of Pentacles, happiness. You'll have everything you need if you love
mhm.
yourself. Oh, Aiden says, yes, Sharon, I'm still in the bathtub. I haven't gotten out since live stream with Kevin and Lisa. I can't wait for your new show, Strawberry Rhubarb in the Latrine. No, out here. It'll be the outhouse.
In the shitbox, totally, with the little moon
Shitbox.
on it. Yeah, totally. Welcome to the
Sorry,
West
I don't want to
Coast.
detract from you, Chris, but yeah, especially seeing that cake. You put your own damn candles on the
Yeah.
cake.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that made sense to you.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I think, Sharon, I think
Yeah.
the humor
Yeah.
that was inserted there is perfect timing. I don't actually think that I don't see that as being a mistake at all. It's one of those things that sometimes in the grief that we live,
Yes.
the
Mhm.
humor is the medicine. So in that,
Exactly.
and of course, not to take away from the message, but at the same time,
Exactly.
so perfect
But you know
all
what?
the
This is a universal message for all of us, right?
Mhm. Yeah, I've never heard it that way too, and it was like I kept hearing the RuPaul saying where it's like, "How are you gonna love somebody else if you can't love yourself?" Or
Exactly.
something like that.
Exactly.
And through our lens, we look outward, but we have the ability, that's the thing, to look inward, and I love
Mhm.
that, just
Mhm. Mhm.
changing that point of
I'm gonna
view.
write that down. Put your
Yeah, do
own
it. Mhm. I mean, this is
candles under the
recorded,
mistletoe.
so I mean, you could always go back and watch it and do the thumbs up and subscribe if you
Well,
haven't.
I do that anyway.
Speaking of,
And I think I've subscribed to your channel on different under different email addresses.
perfect, perfect. I mean, I'm pushing the 500 soon. I mean, and that's just a
Gotta get
celebration where
Kevin
I
to
can.
500 so we can have a community tab.
I know it's a big one. Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot. Subscribe to her channel if you have not already, and if you are interested in a personal reading, reach out at sharon.m.lee1954@gmail.com. Yeah, that. Yeah,
Yes, please.
perfect.
I love meeting you guys. I love reading, and I have a very reasonable rate. I don't have my special on anymore, but I'm at a very reasonable rate.
So true.
Yep.
And Gina, thank you so much for always doing I mean, the kindness that you constantly show is just so, oh, it makes my heart so happy. So thank you for doing that, always posting and promoting and acknowledging it. It does not go unnoticed. And I saw Terry. Terry, I think I saw you. I think it's 1R.
Oh, Aiden's on a roll here. He's saying to
What?
Lisa, don't think I forgot about you. Let me know when you're going to start Spirit Intuitive in the sink. Just as long as it's not the garburator, okay?
Oh boy. I'm gonna just make a note.
Did we
Sherry H,
did we
Chris,
get
Joanne
any
Hall.
did we get
What?
any who was it we just read for? Was it Chris?
Chris
Yeah,
Martin.
yeah.
Mhm.
Did she react to any of that? I was just wondering.
I'm not sure. I think so.
Well, even if she's not, Chris says needed to tap in today. This family always cheers me.
Aw,
You're
there
so
you
right.
go.
I love this community.
Okay, where
Who's
was
next?
I? Sharon, you're always distracting me with your brilliance. Can you tame it down a little? Just kidding.
I'll mute myself.
No, I'm teasing. I said with your brilliance. Don't stop. Don't ever. Um, I think they can still hear us when we're talking like this, just so that you know. Oh, she's muted. Perfect. Finally, I get a chance here. Sherry H, I have your question. Chris, I have your question. Joanne Hull, I have your question. Cindy, I have your question. Lena, I have your question. And Debsy, if there were other questions, I have missed them, or if you still wish to add a question, I don't know how long Sharon has to be on, but post them anyway. I mean,
I'm good.
just do
Oh,
it.
so Chris just said scroll up to see her reaction. She says, thank you, Sharon and Kevin. All fits. I'm beginning
Oh,
again. New life after grief.
there you go.
Yeah, I know that one.
I thought I'd try something new
Sweet.
today. Oh my! Oh my gosh! Seriously, this is amazing.
Well, I wouldn't mind doing it when we're
I'll
drinking
drink to
bourbon
that,
together.
or kombucha. There you
Yeah.
go.
Where's my coffee?
Oh my goodness. Um, you never know, Lisa. I mean, I've seen Stranger Things, so you
Yeah,
never
exactly.
know.
I've
I think
played
I saw a
strip poker.
question. You have?
Yeah, but I
Okay.
was in my 30s.
Aspie, I think, just asked a question. Okay, so question. Oh, Sharon,
What?
I did some political questions
I saw that. I know. I
with
can do them
Lisa.
too.
It
Was
was, yeah, it
I was
was.
just thinking
I
maybe
was spot on. I got a date. I was like, I think it was January 14th. I don't know
14th.
why I
Yes, no,
remember that.
I heard that, but I
Right?
missed what did it refer to?
I don't know.
Lisa, do you remember?
Heck if I know.
So how are you gonna know if it happens if you don't remember what it's referring to?
Michelle, no, ask again. I might have just missed it, but no, please ask again. Please ask again.
Why did Seascape say, "Oh no, Sharon"?
I don't know.
Maybe because I almost dumped my thermos. Oh, what did Deb say?
Wayne is going
Oh,
out food shopping. If anyone would
oh,
like to put in an order.
I think Deb is throwing me some shade. Yes, she
Okay.
says, where? Oh no, I lost it.
Hypnicity,
I'd
I get your
stay. She
question.
says, Deb Z says I'd stay for Kevin stripping, but if Sharon does, I'm out of here. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Oh, boy. Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Well,
Wow.
ditto for you, Deb. You won't even show your face.
She's gonna come on my channel.
Yes.
I know
Yes.
she will. I'm bloody psychic. She is
Yeah.
going to come on my channel.
Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah. Yeah.
She is going to.
And
I know
I think
we
she
have this
just put
little
her toe in.
bond.
She doesn't have to do the
Mhm.
camera bit. She can just, talk to us.
Yeah,
Talk
Michelle,
to
I got your
you.
question. Awesome. Did I start a question? Oh no, I did. Okay, here we go. We'll go back to this.
Sure. For the coming
A
week. All
card
right.
pull for the week. No, you cannot. You can
No, you
have
can't.
two.
Mm-mm.
Of course, it's the 33 card. Oh, and there's 33 people. What is happening?
Oh,
No, but
bam.
it's like I can't get off the 33. And my number is
Oh,
22, but this is like my attention is being drawn to something. It has been since last week, since I was on with Debbie and Lisa, and it was
I
a
remember you
33
mentioning that.
marathon.
Wow.
33 marathon.
I could go back to 33.
Seriously. Yes. Yes,
Well,
Michelle. I saw you
maybe
post that.
not. At 33, I had a new baby.
Oh,
A lot of work.
a new baby and a case of hemorrhoids.
Chris Martin's wondering what 33 means.
You tell me.
No.
It means many things. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what this means. I know this is so silly. Okay, this is what I heard before I pulled the cards, but it was like, be a unicorn
Oh,
for this upcoming week. Be the unicorn.
okay. Well, this is along the same lines. It
Oh.
says it's messages from heaven. And this is, look how magical that looks.
Mm.
It says, put on your dancing shoes or walk along the beach. We encourage you to move. Now she's
Oh.
been sick, so
Mm.
yeah. Also another card. We're helping you to bring a little luck your way. You deserve it.
Nice.
Yep. So you've been sick. You've been, curled up in your den, but it's time to get out. You're going to have some good luck.
It's interesting that it's the bear on there because the card
Yeah.
that I pulled was the confrontation, but hearing like be the unicorn
Yeah.
and the bear. So it's like, once
Yeah.
again, like we can really be instrumental in the outcome, especially when it comes to confrontation. So just being really mindful of that. So be the unicorn in it. And then I pulled one second card, was the joyful muse. And that one is all about the inspiration. So all the things that I feel like you're in that kind of zone where things feel or they're about to, but a lot of inspiration around the things that you're daydreaming about, the potential for them to become real, if you will, is there. So whatever you're in the creation of that feels inspired, go with it. Go with it. So yeah, feels good. Feels good. And yeah, I hope you are feeling better. Mm-hmm.
Chris Martin says, did you see what Chris Martin said? Yes. I might wrench you.
Yeah, I love it.
Yay, I'm
Yeah.
glad you're feeling proud.
Hi, Ron.
A
Nice to
dance,
see you.
yes. Pamela says it's Sherry, a dancing unicorn who dances like no one is watching. There you go.
Unicorns are real. Just to
Yep.
set the record straight,
Absolutely.
they're real. So,
Speaking about real, my mother visited me a few nights ago. I think I told you about it. It was so vivid. It was so vivid. I know it was a visitation. And of course, she was dressed so nicely. She was a great
amazing. I have to
fashion
pop
person.
out of the room for 2 seconds, so I will be
All right.
right back.
Okay. Oh, Chris Martin. Lisa says, with great power comes great responsibility. Just saying. Oh, you'll go. Let's set a date and go dancing. Wow, Chris is ready to take on the world. Oh, Cindy, your mother visited you too. Yeah, mine was very vivid. It was so nice to see her. Yeah, she kind of presented herself like in her 50s. So dance for you? Okay. Let's see. All right, I'm dancing. I'm dancing. There we go. I'm dancing. Oh, I love Kevin's painting there with the angels. Isn't that wonderful? Did you see it? Oh, so Chris said, oh, did your husband come in your dream? Is that what you're saying? We had a long chat, loose end. Aw, that's great. Oh, Aspie, we're talking about dancing. Aspie says, was gearing up to resume belly dance next month after almost 20 years absence and hurt my back Thursday.
Oh,
WTF? Oh,
ouch.
ouch is right.
Back pain.
Yes, Pamela, it is so wonderful when our loved ones visit us. It made me feel so happy. Yeah.
Chris, are you still here? Chris, are you still here?
Okay. Well, this is fun doing this with you.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. And doing it with all our peeps here.
Samey.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sharon. Chris is still here. Mary. Who's Mary? Mary. Mary and Elizabeth. I don't know if that's the same name, but those are two names that I'm hearing. Right
Mary
out
Elizabeth.
of the gate. That's a pretty name.
Okay, let me tune in. Grandma Antonia.
And this is Mom's mom. Sorry.
All right, what's Aiden saying here? I think Sharon should do the WAP dance. What is that? What is the WAP dance?
I don't know.
Post it on our TikTok. Cardi B
Totally.
would be so proud. Oh, Pamela's getting after you. She said,
Pamela's
Kevin,
getting up to me.
Kevin, I did not see you raise your hand to leave.
Pamela. I like it that Pamela
What?
keeps me in check. I think we would be very good friends. I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
I love that lady.
Kevin is a good friend.
Oh, okay. So Mom's mom, Maria. So just acknowledgement there. I feel she came in fast and furious. I was like, before I was like, could open the door. It's like, okay, it's kind of that energy where I feel like she had a very strong presence, is what I'm trying to say. And not that she's here, she's with you. But I'm just was making the analogy of like the energy that she came in was very zoom. So, okay, message. And a birthday cake right out of the gate. I feel like we're going to be here a while. I feel like we're going to be here a while. Meaning she's going to, I feel like she's a chatty Kathy.
So she's talking about Grandma Antonia, but you picked up somebody else, Maria, you said?
No, Maria's her mother. So
Oh,
Maria,
okay.
just because the name, so just acknowledgement with the name. So Mom's mom.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless I've misunderstood, but I think that's that. Yeah.
Oh, someone's at the door. It might be that fireman that Lisa's been waiting for.
Oh my gosh. Totally. Fire person.
Fire. Oh yeah, that's true. Don't rule out that, hey?
No. I mean, keep
keep
it open.
your options open.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Double the
I feel like, yeah. Okay. Did I miss something? Chris, laugh out loud. Okay. So there.
All right.
Message from Grandma Antonia.
So what I've got is from the language of letting go. Grandma Antonia is saying, here, this is what it says. Today, I will ask God to help me begin to take healthy risks. I will ask for assistance in letting go of my fear of failure and success. I will ask for help in fully living my life so that I can start experiencing all the wonderful parts of my journey. That's quite the message.
Beautiful. What deck is that?
It's called The Language of Letting Go.
Oh, I love that.
And I just love this deck. And it's actually another deck that I inherited from my mother.
Cool deck.
By Melody Beatty. So, Graham's saying, go for it.
Did I say this already, acknowledging the birthday? Someone just had the birthday, or did I not say that?
Happy birthday.
No, it was...
Oh, yeah, someone did talk about a birthday cake.
No. I meant her grandma. Did I say it out loud already?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I'm just like...
I don't know. Sherry's going on about a birthday cake. She says, I didn't get my birthday cake this year. I got sick on my birthday.
Okay.
Oh, dear. So, but she is going to eventually get a cake.
Antonia, would you understand? Like, I felt she was like, she showed me this book, and it was like all of these Antonia isms and like wisdom. It felt like it was like she was very resourceful and very knowledgeable and very helpful. Is the energy that she brings forward, and I feel like that's moves into the message that she has for you. also I feel a strong faith with her, so I'm curious if you would understand that. And message-wise, she's recognizing you, and this again, it seems to be a theme, and I don't think that's by coincidence, but the uncharted sea of just new opportunity and just stepping into some new things.
Mhm.
It feels again very transitional, like the new beginnings, and it's like some of the teachings or the impressions or the experience that she had is what she would want you to consider drawing reference to. So it's not to say duplicate it, because sometimes it's the opposite, like do different than I did because da da da. So that's what she's bringing in the kind of wisdom in that book as reference. So I feel a very strong bond there, and lots of support around that. And I get the cross. But then again, she's saying happy birthday to someone. She's saying happy birthday to someone. So
She also says, yes, she would always pray.
okay, yeah.
You know, when I tuned in, I saw there's this lovely children's book, and I think they called her Nona. Maybe is that an
Oh, okay.
Italian term for
Yeah,
something?
yeah. No and Nona, yeah.
Yeah. And it brought me to the illustration where she's got this scarf on. But anyway, she was handing you a bouquet of flowers, and as you were talking about stepping out in something new, I pulled this
Mm,
card again from Messages from Heaven, and it says, changes can bring you new life and energy.
mm,
We will hold your hand. So she's telling you that she's holding your hand to get you through these new changes, these
mm.
new things coming up in your life. Like, don't be afraid.
Bye, Wayne.
Bye, Wayne. I didn't know Wayne was even here.
Oh, that's interesting. I've been thinking about jobs, careers, and having a baby. Those are
Oh,
some
okay.
big, yeah, those
Yeah,
are some new
huge.
beginnings. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And the
absolutely.
acknowledgement to your sister, just a little, and that's the thing, that's how they work, if you will, is that they will, any opportunity to, sometimes we are the messenger in the message. So if you see fit, wish your sister a happy birthday from her grandma as well. Hmm. Were you done, Sharon?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
beautiful. Hmm.
Ugh, I'm
Hmm.
not stripping. It's bloody cool here.
Yeah, keep it G-rated today.
Oh yes, I will.
Keep it
I
G-rated.
will. No mooning.
Uh,
Those
thank
those
you,
days
Chris.
those days are over. Oh, you're
Those
welcome,
days are
Chris.
over. Aiden, I got your question. Sharon, how long do you want to go for? What's your time frame?
I'm
I know
fine.
you're fine.
I have a
Okay.
show at 4, but that's
Okay.
2.5 hours away. So,
We'll probably wrap it up before then, but okay, good.
yeah.
Oh yeah, who I saw you're on with Adam? Adam?
Sorry, what?
Adam?
Oh yeah, yes, I'm on with Adam. Adam Free. So he's been making the rounds too, and he's an astrologer. So I'm really
Oh,
looking forward
so
to meeting
cool.
him. Yeah, really
Okay.
looking forward to meeting him.
Um, and
Sorry,
then Joe,
I was distracted by Deb Z. She says, Sharon, we don't want to see you nipping out, referring to the cold.
I'll post the next one. And so for
Yes.
Joanne, just because of this, it's a very delicate, what we
Mm-hmm.
would do is we will put, if, with your permission, we will put a lot of prayer and healing around your mom for Monday, around her surgery. And with that intention of the outcome being wonderful and great and a
Absolutely.
speedy recovery. And I know you understand that we can't go into the medical stuff, but it's the well wishes around it that comes from everybody, as I'm sure they will echo this in the chat room. So yeah, prayers around that. All right, we are
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the plug.
Oh, I
I
did
just
that.
I just
I didn't
love
even mean to. I don't know
well,
how that
thank you,
happened.
thank you.
Okay.
No, I love doing those private readings. It's just great.
Mm-hmm.
Very enjoyable.
This isn't interesting. Okay, looking for love.
Looking for
Well,
love. Yeah,
and
I've
it's
looked
like
in all
birthdays. Does
I've looked
anyone not have a birthday
yeah, it
coming
seems.
up? Like, holy birthday. That's amazing. You're so welcome, Joanne. You are so welcome. Mm-hmm.
I think I might have to put a jacket on. Something, a sweater. I'll be right back.
No problem. Yeah. Mama Bear, I got it. Got your question. Mm-hmm. My birthday is coming up. Will I meet someone special soon? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got yours too, Hypnicity. Thanks for checking. Seriously, a parka?
What's that?
I said seriously, a parka?
No, this is a very thin
Parka.
it's a very thin little down number, but it's very, very thin. It's like it's from
I'm
MEC,
teasing.
and so it's meant kind of like sitting
Oh,
around the campfire at night, that kind of thing.
okay.
Yeah, no, it's not a serious jacket. Oh, Chris Martin says, does anyone else notice that a lot of us just may be single?
Yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
good.
Chris. Hey, Chris. I'm available.
Whoa.
The long distance thing doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay, who are we reading for? Oh, honey. Oh, right. Oh, we got to get out the love deck. Where are you? Okay. I got to look up this WAP after I get off.
Do it. Oh.
Aiden's pimping me out now.
He is so talented.
Yes. He is.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's found his peeps. Yes, I had to go there. I've been actually pretty good about that of late. You must know I haven't been doing that, but Chris threw the gauntlet down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Cindy. That flag, is that meant to be like Finland or something, or
I think it's United States.
Denmark, or no?
It's the US.
It's the Blue Cross.
It's the red, white, and blue. What? What are we looking at a different on Pamela's?
No, on
Oh.
Cindy's right in front of you.
Oh. Oh. Oh, maybe, yes. I'm like, what? Oh, I'm like, what? Okay.
So Aiden's going on about this song and this. Sharon, you should look up the song and then recite the lyrics out loud like you're reciting a poem. Oh, it is Finland. Yeah. Hey, that was my first guess. There we go. I want to go through all that area, Finland and Denmark, and
You should.
Lisa says to Chris, Sharon's under the impression she can convert anyone.
I think she's also tried with me.
What? Wait a minute.
Yeah, that time. Remember?
How would that work?
That's why we're like two opposites, so we attract. You know what
Right.
I
That's right.
mean?
That's right.
Okay, as I bring my focus back to Cindy, I love your name, and I know I think I've asked you this,
We've
but
been
is it
saying
Cindy or
Cindy.
Cindy?
Yeah.
Well, I'm extra, and I'm calling her Cindy. So there you have it. I could be totally
Cindy?
wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
So what Spirit's making me aware of,
Okay.
I thought I heard
Love.
detox, but I heard me talks. And so it was just I know they're so clever. It was an attention around the work that you've done in your life, just in the different areas and aspects of your life, the work that you've done to get to this place. There was, I pulled the card, the perfect storm. So I think that goes without saying. There were some challenging times, and it might have also been in past relationship. But taking the courage, they're saying it took courage to take the next step. And so an acknowledgement to acknowledge yourself in that. And the sacred reverence card, it just feels very, and I feel like, again, this is a trend where it's like Spirit is really shining the light, not so much like outwardly on all of that, but inwardly. So the spotlight is on you. And so being in your own sacred reverence in that, in the deep bow, towards yourself, is what the prompt is there. And then the last card was the beloved card. And I think, again, in the duality of that, it's actually the number 2, it's the outward and inward beloved. And, it's about the acceptance. And so, yes, there is potential for a beloved to, and you know what I mean? Like, I feel like this person, as I kind of tune into their energy, it's like, it's someone that you'd be like, oh, this might not, it feels a little bit opposite in some areas, but that it feels like an interesting match. I think Sharon has something to say, but we can't hear her.
Sorry, I was muted. You
No,
said,
what you got?
yeah, someone, you said something, someone seems to be the opposite, like you're not sure of this person. Yeah, here's the 4 of Cups. You're going like, but I think you need to pay attention to this particular person. He doesn't, yeah. Anyways, go ahead.
No, I was done. It was perfect. Perfect timing.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So what I got was, ooh, she's ready for some action, baby. But I think this is a cautionary. This is the energy of the reading. I think this is a cautionary tale, and again, hearkening back to this, right? The person who you think is not your choice. See, you're attracted to this, right? And Spirit's saying you need to be careful because the person's not going to be. It's not going to be in the package that you think is good for you, right? So you got to watch out. Don't be drawn to the gigolo. So the first card is woo. Yeah, I think you need to really decide what you truly want. Here's the 7 of Cups, and there's confusion, and so many choices, and that kind of thing. I think you really have to narrow down what's really important to you. Okay, really, talk to yourself. You talked about me talk. Talk to yourself, saying, what do I really want? Is it all the flash and the glamour and the good looking guy and the sports car? I'm using those as metaphors. Or, what is it I truly, truly, what does my heart want? What is good for me? And, well, what's good for you is this guy, the Emperor, someone who's beneficial, and he's confident in himself. He's well grounded. He knows himself well. He's done the work. That's the kind of guy. Again, they're urging you to go inside. Here's the Hermit. Think about what you really want, what is really good for you.
Mm.
And once you've decided that, you can make a list, pros and cons, right? Then you'll enjoy the fruits of your labors. Okay? This is the Nine of Pentacles. You'll get what you want. And again, the cautionary tale is, okay, don't pass over that person that you don't, right away doesn't kind of appeal to you, is not shiny enough, whatever. Take a closer look. It's right here this is the universe handing you the cup. Okay? There's a hand here, right here. You're overlooking this person, but the spirit is saying, no, look here, look inside. This is a very special cup. I think, yeah, and here again, wow, it's just really hammering it home. You need to take a new perspective, look at things differently. And they're saying you're the star and you deserve what a star deserves. And then you'll find your true love. There's the Lovers. And a love that's nurturing to you. Here's the Ace of Cups, a new start. So, wow. There was a lot to go through there, but they're really telling you the message, think about what you truly want.
I love it.
Yeah.
Happy earthly. Happy earthly. Happy early earthly birthday, Hypnicity.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Next Saturday. So I guess you're not a Gemini.
So I hope that resonated with Cindy.
Cindy. Exactly.
Cinda? Maybe Cinda. You should tell us phonetically how we pronounce your name, because we want to get it right.
Yeah.
So anyways, good luck.
Invite us to the wedding.
Yes, invite us to the wedding.
Ooh, these cards keep jumping.
Any guidance? Okay. Oh, okay. What do we got? I have to tell you that I did a quick tune in for Cinda. To see what I saw, and what I saw was, Lisa, the card. There's one of the deck where the guy's, he's a real schmoozer. He's just, like, how are you, babe? What's your sign? Like he's
wow.
He's slimy. Anyways, I had the image of that. So they're reinforcing it again. Watch out for those guys. Yes, I want some peaches and ice cream. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, she says it's Cindy, like Cindy. So there's no mystery to her name. Thank you.
No mystery.
Thank you both. Okay, I'll tell you. So she's going to keep us updated.
Sounds
all right.
good.
Hypnicity. I love that name, by the way.
It's a great, yeah. I think she said, and I love her name, Nalani. My name is Nalani.
Oh, I love that.
Whoa. I'm a Cancer sun, moon, Mercury, and Venus. Nalani. Wow. That's awesome. I know. They're all a quadruple threat. I love it. Okay. So it feels like I came like right up to a wall, and I was like, what the heck? And it was like, it feels like, you know how sometimes things can be so imposed on us that it doesn't feel like we have options or choices in it, that's what they're making me aware of. And so it's just a matter of, the step back, or a couple steps back to get the perspective to see that you can, you still have choices. You can go around either side of the wall. Up here, you can't see that the wall actually just goes, it only, peripheral, we don't see the space that is after the wall. So just some attention around that is what I was initially made aware of. But we'll pull some cards. Yeah. So, okay. So they're also saying about your intentions, like just being clear with your intentions as you move into this time of your life. You're so powerful and you're so in tune. So just being clear in what your intentions are, because they're it feels like you have no problem in the creation of what that looks like. So crystal clear. The cards I got were the healing the heart. So kind of a couple things self. So it can be around the grief or loss. And it doesn't mean necessarily person, but just as things change, we can grieve the loss of that. So there just is some awareness around that healing that is occurring or has occurred and will continue. And then it's just, they're really hopeful, beautiful cards in the wish upon a star. And then again, hands to the heart, endless possibilities. And I love this where it's Archangel Uriel, and just that holding your own lantern, being that that your own beacon, your own light in that inner knowing, that place of unwavering certainty, or clarity, and all of that you trust that inner knowledge in the choices that will present. So it's again, we all have it within us, and spirit just sometimes reiterates, and so that we can hear it and hear it and hear it, so that we can perhaps live it and know it and have that trust. So happy early birthday to you, and I hope that resonates.
Okay. Yes. Happy birthday.
We need Sonia.
Yes, we do.
I'm not going to sing anymore.
Oh, she says, I'm working on my field of dreams moment.
I love that.
Hypnicity, a community for the arts is my goal.
Beautiful. Wish upon a star. That's the thing. It's like the miracles happen, and sometimes they seemed a little far-fetched or like, but we have the potential. So sometimes we don't need to know how we're going to get there. We just, step into it. So amazing.
Okay, what I got was I pulled from, where's the box? It's called Angels and Ancestors Oracle Cards. And I pulled 3 for you. So it says, you are the shapeshifter. Isn't that a beautiful card?
I love that deck.
Yeah.
Kyle Gray.
Transform and unveil your gifts. So I think that's talking about your field of dreams. So definitely go for it. They're telling you, yes, you can do this. Transform and unveil your gifts. And further to that, there's the rabbit, spring, and it says, see your seeds grow. So they're definitely talking to you about this project. Go for it. And they're happy that you're doing this because you have the fire guardian, which is ignite your passion. So I feel they're giving you the message that you're on the right track. Definitely.
Awesome.
As Lisa says, you do you, boo. Yeah. Boy, that's a strong support for your idea. She says, "I have to
Amazing.
trust myself." It's interesting you say
Yeah,
that
it's the
because
trust.
I did pull a card from the language of letting go, and it says, being lovable. It says, "Today, I will tell myself that I'm lovable. Just because some people haven't been able to love me in ways that worked, excuse me, doesn't mean I'm unlovable. I've had lessons to learn, and some of them have hurt deeply, but I can still love, and I still am loved." So I think that is too. That's also that self love and trusting yourself.
Nice. Thanks, Sharon.
Yep.
Deb Z, are you still with us? It's so funny, my throat too.
Yeah. What's going on there?
I think it's, look at the question that I put.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Well, it started when I was reading for hypnicity. I think that
Okay.
has something to do with it too. Like trust, speak your own truth.
Yeah.
I think you're holding yourself back there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any messages from your mom? Oh, right. Oh, I just got it.
Love it. What is it?
She says, "Deb, go on Kevin's channel."
Oh my gosh. She will. She will. She will. Deb, was she, and first I just want to say this, and I don't know, I could be totally wrong in this, but I was feeling into your energy as you were actually typing this. And I felt like it was, like, am I going to push send or not? Or am I, you know what I mean? And so I just wanted to acknowledge that first. And I could be totally wrong in that, but just acknowledgement for asking the question is what I'm being made aware of. And then was there, it might have just been days, but no communication near the end where mom wasn't able to speak? I'm curious about that. I was aware of my throat too, and I felt like it was your mom already starting to come through. Beautiful cards. Oh, that was so hummingbird just flew by, literally just, I could see you.
Oh,
I could see you
wow.
sitting at your I see you sitting on a couch, but nonetheless I saw a hummingbird like zoom, and I was like, what is that? I thought it was a bee at first, but it was a hummingbird.
She says that her mom was really out of it towards the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. She would. I think what it is, Deb, is that she was still hearing you. I don't know this for certain, but I feel I see you there. I think actually, yes, I did actually know that. I think you were caring for your mom. I don't know
Yeah,
at
she
the
was.
end if you were.
Yeah.
You were. Okay. Because I feel like you're having conversation still. And it's like, I'm still aware of all of it. I just got the goosebumps. So I know that you were actually there. Yeah. I like at the end you were there.
Okay. So, so Kevin, I have to fess up. You probably already know. I didn't get a message about her going on your channel. I was just giving her the gears. and
Shocking. Shocking.
And Lisa called me out. She went, "Geez." Oh, Deb Z says, "I was always talking to her. I knew she heard me."
She did, Deb, without a doubt. You know that. So those things in those moments, I'm holding hands, and I feel you holding hands with her. She's actually, it's so funny, Sharon, that you actually said that at that time, because she brought my attention. There's a certain piece of jewelry, and I don't know if it's green or not, but the green caught my eye. And so there's something in that that was from mom to you. But she's also showing me pearls. So I don't know if that was just in her, how she presented. Pearls to me represent sophistication, and just the uniqueness, not only in personality, but in how they present. So, yeah. Mm.
So I did tune in, and what I saw was she was, those where people go, they jump in the air and they clap their heels together. That's what she was doing, like, yippee, I'm free. Like, she's very, very happy to be out of her body. And then she was then she was twerking you. She was waggling her behind at you, Deb. She was just so happy to be out of her body. And she's telling her that she's so happy and not to worry about her. So just a minute, I'm going to throw some cards as well.
And it's so funny, Sharon, I can't dispute that. And we all language that different, because it can be so, and it's not people's intention, but sometimes it's like you put a number to it. And when people get to a certain age, we try to console by, oh, that was a long life. And that's the thing. I want my grandma back, and I want her to live to a trillion.
I want my mother back.
Of course. So just acknowledging that, the willing release card, the grand symphony card, and then the body and soul card. I think it's in the energy of that it was her time, and it was, what we're left with. It can be really difficult. The mother and daughter relationship, mother, is a bond that, we are, by birth, connected. And so that is always going to remain. And so just knowing that the peace around your mother, as I really tune in, and I usually don't do this online, Deb, but she's nudging me to do it. And if I get emotional, that's how close she is to you. And as she comes in, it's that nurture that they have. But she's at peace, Deb. And
absolutely.
Your mom, if I could just finish and just stay with this, because it's so beautiful. And so I thank her for I thank her for this, because we all need this feeling of that love. Your mom was very unconditional, and she loved everybody. And in that, she transitioned very quick. And her reflection, Deb, I haven't seen this many times, but in her reflection, it was very quick, in that your mom, she was close to perfect. She didn't, in her transition, it didn't take her long. In her life review, as we look at the things and the impact, your mom's was very, it makes me feel quick, and that she came to a place of peace, and she is home. And so for that, she thanks you for asking. She thanks you because she knows that it took something for you to ask this, and she wants to acknowledge that. So keep talking to her, Deb. She hears you. She hears you. I know you talk out loud to her, and she hears everything. So just be in the feel of what that love still is. It will never change. So I will leave you with that.
Oh, that is so beautiful, Kevin. That's so
She came
beautiful.
and struck.
Oh yeah, I know. When I said it wasn't really twerking, it was just that she was just, playfully waggling and moving around, and so joyful to be out of her body, and she's doing fine. And I threw some cards, and the energy of the reading now is the 10 of Wands in reverse, which, she felt like she was a burden. I know my mother didn't want to be a burden either, but she's happy that the burden's over for you now. Okay. And she really thanks you for your loving care. And again, as Kevin says, talk to her. She's right there. But she's really thankful for all that care. But she's also really happy that you don't have that burden anymore, and that you've got a new start now, Deb. Here's the Ace of Wands. Like, the world is your oyster. You've got a new start. And her message is, here's a page, and the message is like, get out there and do incredible things. Like, look at this cow. I believe is that a cow? It's cow-like. I don't know. So it looks like a combination of a cow and a lion. I don't know what that is, but anyways, what I'm sensing for that is like, go for it. Go be yourself. Do you? And you're the magician. You can do anything you want. You can manifest anything you want. And oh, yeah. She kept telling Deb to send her to a nursing home, but I refused. Well, she's so thankful. She is so thankful. But at the same time, she's thankful that, the physical part and all that comes with it, that you don't have that burden anymore. And here's the Nine of Pentacles. She wants you to be happy, and she sees good things for you. And then victory. Like, I think you're starting this new chapter of your life. That's amazing. And you're saying, go for it. You can manifest whatever you want, Deb. So she's just so excited for you. I just feel the excitement that you've had this brand new chapter in your life. And go out and seize it.
Deb, she got the flowers. I heard her. She just came back and she said she got the flowers. So I don't know if you understand that, but that she got the flowers. Oh, how beautiful. Thank you for that question, Deb.
Yeah.
What an honor.
You are a beautiful soul, Deb, to take care of your mom. That's not an easy thing to do. And then kudos to Lisa Smith, who took care of her mom.
Okay, we got a couple more here. I'm just
All right.
going to just give me one.
Yeah, Deb, it's so fresh. I know it hasn't been very long. It's only been less than 3 months. Okay, any message from my mom?
I get it. I can't hear it, but the C female name, and then highlighting the month of November, Michelle. I'm wondering if you understand those two. Oh, it's so funny. It's not a hummingbird, but it's a dove. So the animals are out, but a dove flew by you, and take the leap of faith. So the dove, the dove can mean many things, but it's about the faith and specifically taking the leap of faith around what you're considering. I'm wondering if you understand that.
Connie's asking, is it a dove or a water bird?
Connie, I recognized it as a dove. Yeah, dove. I don't even know what a water bird is, but I just heard dove. I see it and I hear it.
So she says, my grandma passed in November. Her name was Lucy. Cindy was a little girl she was raising. She just turned 18.
Oh, interesting. Is that Mom's mom? Michelle, I'm wondering. Sometimes they just piggyback and they get so excited, and how they come in is how they come in. But nonetheless, the message of what I'm getting is, I think it's on the tail. It's on the tail of that dove, and it's about just opening to love. And that doesn't have to be in the literal, relationship, opening to love. If you're already in love, in partnership, or whatever that looks like, or not, just being mindful of that. And then sorry, with the glare, two things. Yes, proceed softly. But the tea set actually is what drew my attention around that. And it was like, I could see you in the garden, having tea. So that, I don't know if you'd understand that with Mum, but and then the planting of seeds. So it feels like, those seeds are starting to sprout. And so in the taking the leap of faith, in whatever you have been, working on, and sometimes that's just in our mind, stepping into that feels really good. Like the seeds are sprouting, things are growing, and it feels like one of those, like slow and steady, is the way to go, the way to proceed, and with an open heart. So, mhm. Oh, that's interesting. Yes, Mom's mom, and my sister passed in '09. Vera, okay, I remember. I think you asked for a message from your sister last time, if I remember. Interesting. I love it. Mm.
When I tuned in, I was wondering if she liked to play cards with you. She placed a card in front of you, but then I looked closer, and the card, it had a border on it, but it was black. The interior was black. But she's asking you to look beyond the black. She's pointing at the card and saying, look at this closely. And all of a sudden there's a sun. So it's the blackness of the universe. And she's saying, look, there's a sun there, and look at the stars. So I think she was trying to give you the message that you're looking at the darkness and not seeing the light. So anyways, the light appeared in the form of the sun, and then the stars started to come out. So that's what I saw. So you can interpret that, the way you want. She's definitely sending you messages, lots of them. So that's the energy of the reading. She's there. She's communicating with you.
Oh, that
What?
was interesting. Did you do that?
Yes, someone just communicated with me.
Like,
Yeah.
that's perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
And the first one is temperance. So she's saying, be careful to, well, this is her. I see this as her in heaven. She's an angel, but she's also saying, be careful to be balanced. And I'm getting to be balanced between the 3D world and the spiritual world. She's offering you lots of love. There's the Knight of Cups. And she's saying, you're the star. But she said, but you have to believe it and you have to build your confidence. The emperor is all about confidence, but she's saying, please, going back to the card that was dark. She says, you have to see your own star potential and building your confidence. So, so concentrating on the light in yourself. She says you're really hard on yourself. This is a judgment card. She says you're really hard on yourself, and you need to raise your vibration and self-love. Yeah, the Hermit card. What I'm getting from that is that you're spending a lot of time alone, especially with COVID and everything. We've all been cooped up, but it's like you've done enough of that, and you need to look outward. And this is a new beginning. Like, you do you, boo. This is the Ace of Swords. Stand in your truth. There's a new beginning where you are standing in your truth. And once you do that, sorry, that's my young friend in Victoria. You're going to reap the benefits. There's the harvest. And then it ends, and then the Ace of Wands again, rising like the phoenix rising. So you got two aces. So there's new beginnings here where you're going to follow your passion, and you're going to reap the benefits from looking at the light and not the dark, especially in yourself. Again, it's that theme of self-love and being kind to yourself and believing in yourself.
Nice. Thanks, Sharon. Hi, Joji. I don't know if I said hi to you, but I see you.
Yes, hi, Joji.
I've got time for 2 more questions. I've got Aiden, and then I've got Serena, and then we'll have to
sure
conclude, if that's okay.
That sounds good. Perfect.
Thanks, Sharon. I think I'm there. Aiden, are you still here? I mean, Kevin, are you still here?
Oh, I'm sorry about your uncle. Oh, you're welcome, Michelle.
Aiden's still here. Perfect.
All right. I just got the message from your grandmother saying, Sharon, don't look up those lyrics. Now that makes me want to look them up. I don't think so.
Aiden, I'm curious if you would understand the D, D like Dan, or D male name. The D male name, and then August, the month of August is being highlighted, and the month of October is being highlighted. I'm curious if you understand those. Oh, sorry, still question for grandmother. And Aiden, would you understand? Oh, as the card jumps out, would you understand? And I think, first of all, where do I want to go with this? I see you in the car together. I don't know if it was a road trip or and it doesn't just seem like a one time. I feel like it was something that you did. I'm curious if you would understand that with grandma. And also the E female name. And what was the other thing? Where it was like, and if this is grandma, it's her perspective where it's like, and it lit her up when people would acknowledge the likeness. So it's like, she loved that when people would say, oh, that, like, this about you reminds me of her, if you would understand that. If that's grandma. Oh, her name was Mary Jane. My dad starts with a D and was born in October. Interesting. Okay. Is this dad's mom, Aiden? Hi, Kevin Loving's vibration. I saw your update on Finn. That makes me so happy. Makes me so happy. Your mom's mom. Okay. But uncle on dad's side? Dad's brother? Go ahead, Sharon, if you're...
I'm actually ready.
Yeah.
So, after warning me about those lyrics, but then I had another flash of her. She's wagging your finger at you, Hayden, like this, but she's laughing. So she appreciates your humor. And in fact, let's see, what's the bottom of the deck? Oh, she just thinks you're the sun. You're the apple of her eye. The sun card. That's you. Naked. Doing your show
in the tub.
Doing your show from the horse on the horse naked. But anyways, she just loves you so much. And I get the Fool card, and I was directed towards this deck, and what I got right away, because she's holding a hand drum, is she loves that you go by the beat of your own drum. You sing your own song. She just is so proud of you for that. And the message, the Page of Swords, that you're sitting in your own truth, like you're living it. And I was drawn to the butterfly here. She's just enjoying your journey and your transformation. She just loves it. And because you are on your own journey and, sitting in your own truth, this is going to serve you well. You're going to get everything you want. And, the Two Cups, I think this is her and you. She just loves you so much. And she wants you to know that she's with you, even in the dark times. The dark night of the soul, she's with you. And help raising you up to a higher vibration. But also she is, I heard her say when I pulled this card, you're hard on yourself. You can be really hard on yourself. And she said, please don't do that, because you're perfect the way you are. And being hard on yourself, that kind of thing. The thoughts that you entertain, make sure they're positive thoughts, because you reap what you sow. You're going to what you're going to harvest is what you're thinking in your mind, right? But I think you do most of the time. You are pretty good about having positive thoughts. But she's with you in those dark times. And she's saying, I pulled Messages from Heaven. The first card I pulled was, you are ready for a change of scenery. In other words, get out of the bathtub. You are ready for a change of scenery. Explore. And she says, the problems that have held you back are being cleared. We are monitoring it. In other words, she's there with you, and she's helping you from the other side. She just loves you so much, and that you go. Aiden says, I think most of the time the negative thoughts are put there or enforced by people around me. Yeah. She's saying, rise above that. Rise above that. Okay. Because you're not what they're saying you are.
Yeah.
And, anyway, so she's helping clearing those problems, and she's holding your hand. She's supporting you. She loves you. She just loves the fact that you're going by the beat of your own drum, that you have the courage to do that, to be you, boo.
Mhm. So good. Yeah, just to piggyback that,
Uh,
the light card. And so just, you seeing
yeah, the
her
light.
as that
It's
light
the sun.
and
Yeah.
she sees you as that light. And so I heard her say, like just the brazer, trailblazer,
Mm,
in the path that you are choosing, that she sees that light in there. And so don't lose focus of that light, because there will always be the distraction of the external. So staying on your path, is within you. She is also acknowledging, Ada, I don't know if you would understand this, but um, a sense of the care that you gave her.
mm,
It was really mending for her. Awareness of my heart, but there was a mending in the care that you gave her. I don't know if you wrote to her, but she brings me to the writing. She is coming through with acknowledgement around breaking the barriers. So I think, along with what Sharon was saying, in the manifesting of your dreams, which
mm-hmm.
you do so effortlessly, there will be influence while you are going. Sometimes it feels upstream. We can let go to let something in. And so, in that, what she brings to my awareness is that not everybody's going to cheer you on. And that's one of those things that, as
Yeah, exactly.
humans, we struggle with, when not everybody subscribes to our choices and truthfully, our purpose and our destiny. So in that, be again unwavering as you swim sometimes upstream, because there will be more of the easy flow of the downstream. But at this time, that's what she's acknowledging. So I'll leave you
Mm.
with that, Aiden, and I hope
Aiden
that
says
resonates.
that his grandmother had Alzheimer's and was in a nursing home.
Mm,
And the thing is that when he said that, I saw him visiting her and just talking to her, and it
mm,
was confirmed by everybody. Treated her like she was not herself when she had Alzheimer's, but I talked to her normally because I knew
mm.
she was still in there. Good for
Yeah,
you.
that
Good for
mended
you.
that mended her heart, Aiden. That was the
Absolutely.
care,
Yeah.
because they are, the way that spirit and time, I want to just quickly touch on this if I can, is that in that state, they are, and this is just what I haven't experienced this. I'm only sharing this from the countless, because it seems so common that weekly I have clients that are, that's how their loved ones have passed with the Alzheimer's or the dementia. And so in that, they are in the duality of this earthly life, as well as in moments of the spirit world. So while in that, they are still, there is such clarity, and we don't get to see that through the physicality sometimes of that. It kind of, people question, do they get it or not? But time and time again, they come back with the validation that yes, they did. And yes, they understood it. So acknowledgement in how you cared for her, it's not to go unnoticed. So there you have it.
Good for you,
And
Aiden.
such a beautiful. So thanks for the question. I want to just quickly, we won't read on it, Sharon, but
Yep.
Karen Robinson, I was drawn to your, I would like to say hello to my dad if there is time. There is always time, and you don't need us to say hello to him. How it works is that you bring your father to us. So in that, yes, say hello to him, and we say hello to him as well. And I don't mean to come across dismissive in that. I just want you to know that he hears it when you say it. You don't need a medium to facilitate that. So
And
I hope that makes sense.
Lisa makes a very interesting comment here, and I've known this for years too. But she says I was an EMS, so she was on the ambulance service. She
Mm,
says, "Trust me, everyone knows what is being spoken to them: coma, Alzheimer's, dementia, etc."
mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks for that,
I
Lisa.
talked to my mom when she was near death. I talked to her the whole time.
All right. So our last question here. Unfortunately, if there was those that had asked questions, we went longer than we probably thought we were going to, but it felt right. So, Serena, we will end with you. And I don't know if I don't know if I saw this, but I think you weren't well. So I hope that you're doing better. I don't know if maybe I made that up, but maybe not. Can I get a general card for the week? Yes, but and then we're ending on this. It's great because this isn't just for you. That's what I heard. So this is for others as well. So in asking your question, you are being the medium to share the message for other people. So I thought you weren't feeling well. Oh, that's so interesting. I'm just going to leave it with that. Do you want me to go ahead? Yeah. Okay. It's funny because 22 is up there. But after shuffling, I pulled the light card again, and I'll read what it actually says. My interpretation might be different, but imagine yourself as being composed of energy and light, because in reality, that's precisely what you are. You are a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how truly vibrant. This is the time to remember how vibrant you truly are. And that's it. Like, I felt like there was a theme with the messaging from spirit that, sometimes we just have a way of looking outward for things. And the feeling that came through so many times was that to remember to look inward, and that we are the light. We are not separate from anything, in that connectiveness of who we are. We are spirit, and we are the divine. And however you language that, maybe it's just as simple as the light. So I hope that resonates with you.
Okay. This card came out again, and it definitely is a message for all of us as well as for Serena. It is taking risks. And when I pulled this card last night, I don't usually watch America's Got Talent or Britain's Got Talent, but anyways, I watched Simon, what's his name? Simon Cowell. Yes, yes. And it talked about 5 golden buzzers where he just sent them right through. But anyways, it was so inspiring. There were these people that were so nervous and had such challenges in their lives, but they put themselves out there and gave this incredible performance. Most, they were singers. And that's, that popped into my head, that taking risks and doing it. Feel the fear and do it anyway. So it says here, taking risks, and I've read this before, but it's worth hearing again. Today, I will ask God to help me to take healthy risks. I will ask for assistance in letting go of fear of failure and success. I will ask for help in fully living my life so that I can start experiencing all the wonderful parts of my journey. I think that's such a great
that's so
message
beautiful.
for all of us.
Thank you.
But I was in tears, watching these 5 people and overcoming their challenges, and so nervous,
Wow.
but they did it. And they had everybody standing on their feet.
I mean, to witness people in their joy and
Yes.
to be in that joy, there's nothing like it.
Yeah. Well, they all cried. They all cried. Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful. You're so welcome, Serena, and I hope you're feeling better. Oh, and of course it was at 2:22. No surprise there.
No.
So a little sign maybe there for you to watch those numbers.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sharon.
Well,
That was
yes,
lovely.
it's been great. Thank you.
That's the thing. If I didn't have to go pee, I'd be like, let's just keep going. Just kidding.
No,
All
right.
we need is water. Is that someone said that? I don't know. But thank you. In all seriousness, thank you for being
Yeah,
here, and thank you for the.
thank you. I really enjoy it. And
Mm,
Kevin, if I haven't said it before, I just really enjoy our friendship, and you are a
mm,
star in my life. I'm just so glad
uh,
you came into my life.
Thank you, Sharon. So lovely, and thank you all for being here.
Oh, you're
Um,
welcome, Deb. It was
mhm,
so wonderful to see her
mhm,
dancing.
mhm.
Oh, she was so
Yeah,
happy and, and cheeky.
so good.
So
I love it.
happy.
Thanks for all the wonderful questions. For the ones we didn't get to, Sharon's on this app. Are you doing readings this afternoon, Sharon?
Yes, I am. I think that's what we're
Okay.
doing.
Okay. Well,
Well,
there
we'll
you
see.
go. Yeah. Check
Yeah,
out
so tune
Sharon's
in
channel.
because it's Adam Free. I checked out his channel. He seems like a really good guy, and I'm looking forward to
Nice.
it.
Very great.
And
All
remember,
right.
I do private readings at a reasonable rate. So, I mean, my prices will keep going up, but right now they're pretty reasonable. And
Amazing.
thanks, Lisa. I enjoyed your all the stuff you were doing in the chat there.
Yes, of course. Popsicle.
And in yes, and in meeting Lisa, having Lisa come into my life and having the experience of when her mother passed, that she came to me. Well, she hadn't formally passed, but she was, basically brain
It was
dead.
a hummingbird, wasn't
It
it?
was the hummingbird experience,
Yeah.
and, I have to
Mhm.
thank you, you it reinforced in me that the other side is really there.
Mm.
That was such 3D evidence that, you know, this is not all woo-woo. And
Mhm.
whenever I think, should I be continuing with this? I think of Lisa's mom and appearing to me as a hummingbird. That was
Yeah.
an incredible experience, and there's no that's the evidence that there is the other side, and we need to do the spiritual work. So thank
Yeah.
you, Lisa, and
I
thank
love
you,
it.
and thank you, and thanks to mom too.
Mhm. All right. Bye to everyone. We'll see you again.